Well, happy Sunday, everyone. Whoa, the camera's too bright. Hold on one second. Happy Sunday, and also happy live stream numero. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh, much better. Sorry, had a little glitch there. Happy live stream number 99, and happy Sunday, and just happy thoughts all around. It's so nice to be here. Now, am I a little glitchy? You guys have to let me know. Loud and clear, crisp and clear. The audio, the visuals. Let's take a look. I'm going to scroll down. All right, who we got here? Who we got here? Hey, Radios is here. You are numero uno, my friend. Radios is numero uno today on my end. Lime is here. We missed you last week. Good to see you. And I did include you. Go watch the stream from last week. Yes, as you requested, I did include you in the thingamabob, the drawing, but you didn't win. Jim Cahill won. Well, we're going to do 2 more today. Who else we got? Matthew's here. Hey, buddy. There's Butch Magnum. Excelente. Angus is aquí. Just like that. Good afternoon, Mr. Barry. Eric's here. Hey, Eric. It's going to be a fun stream. I got some cool things I want to show you guys. Eric is here. Angus says, boil up your haggis. Boil up your haggis. All it's showtime. I've never tried haggis, so I can't knock it. I know it's odd, but I've never tried it. Hot dog, I got notified. Hey, Mike. Hey, there's Jeffrey. Why so early? Why so early? Lyle is here. Hey, guys and gals. It's good to see you, buddy. Hi, all from Barnet, Hertfordshire. Jeffrey Feingold is aquí and among us. 1 minute early. Hey, Bonnie. You got popcorn cooking. That's good. I got one film I'm going to show you. I got something really goofy I want to show you guys, like 10 seconds. It's not even film related, but it's kind of funny. Great day in the sunny, rainy South Florida. Right now it is currently 82 degrees and mostly cloudy. I'm here by myself. My wife and oldest daughter, they went to Orlando. My oldest daughter is getting a homecoming dress. So my wife and daughter and some of their friends went to Orlando, and Piper spent the night at her friend's house. So I am here. I am here. Finally got my first showcase movie roll scans back. Very disappointed in the Orwo UN54 stock. That stinks. I've never, I don't think I've ever shot Orwo UN54. I do have, like I was saying, some of the Wolfen from Whitner Cinetech 200 color film that I'm going to be testing very soon. It's just been so rainy here, I haven't been able to. I'm sorry to hear that, Angus. That's bummy. What was wrong? Yeah, what was wrong? What was the biggest issue? Hey, Jim Cahill's here. Hello, hello, Piper and Mike. I wish Piper was here, but she's not. She spent the night at her friend's house 2 nights in a row. It's hard being without her or any of my family, but she'll be home later today. Shot fresh film, working camera, but the grain came out like grapefruit. Really? So I had that issue with some old 200D. 200D. But it was super, super grainy. Yeah, I don't know what that issue is. I have high hopes. Daniel Whitner, owner of Whitner Tech, sent me 3 test rolls of the other stuff, the 200. I still don't like how bright this desk is. So I'm keeping my cringers frost. We'll see how that works out. Guys, give me 1 second. I did my calibration of the camera earlier, and I didn't have my lights on, so it's going to get wonky for 1 second. Hold on. We're going to do this. Hold on. We're calibrating. I got to bring it back down to 6. We're going to go this. We're going to go this, and then back to... Ooh, wow, that's kind of too dark, don't you think? Yeah, that's too dark. Yeah, I usually have this done. I apologize. Oh no, it won't let me. Well, we may be stuck. That is pretty dark, isn't it? Huh. It is not letting me configure. Well, we're going to be probably. Let's see how the little my laptop camera looks. My light. See the light up there? All right. Well, that one. Yeah. Okay. We'll deal with that. I just can't seem to get. I can't seem to get back into the settings. It got messed up. I don't know why. All right. Well, we're not gonna harp on that, but it won't. I click it, it won't click. So it's gonna be a little dark. I don't know why. But let's move on. Okay. So what did I miss? Angus shot fresh film. Okay. Looking angelic. I know it's now it's really dark. And it won't let me get back into the settings, so we're gonna deal with it. I'll try it again in a little bit. Hey, Polyfilm Labs is here. You made it. Old radios. Wait, I missed radios. It started. Holy mackerel, I'm behind. All right. Old radio. Where'd you go? Old radios. No new cameras. Well, I do. I have two. I can't wait to show you guys. There's a lot of Ektachrome Super 8 film. Super 8 film. Yes, there is. Hey, there's Russell Cleve. Who are you? We talked about you on a couple of streams. Everybody just kind of hoping you were okay, buddy. It's good to see you. You've been missing in action. I hope everything's okay. I'm super happy to see that you popped in. Shocked, honestly. Again, I hope everything's okay. It's good to see you. Very good to see you, buddy. There's a lot of lag in the video. Yeah, something's definitely going on, but not the audio. Well, I have a bit of entity. What happened? Hey, Christian, how are you, buddy? 18 frames. Audio is good. Teeny bit of video stutter, but audio seems fine. You know, here's the bad thing. My internet was real sketch lately. I've reset it 2 or 3 times. So we are going to kind of have to just kind of grin and bear it. I know the video itself is very dark. Again, for some reason it won't let me get into the settings again to fix that. So nothing is clicking. And I don't want to reset the stream because that's not a good thing. Hey y'all. Family in the Woods is here. Is that Max? Hey Max. I made sure to watch it. Lanky Lime. You did watch it, so you know I wasn't fibbing. I did include you. So I'm getting surgery Tuesday and put a small damper on the film project, so I'm unsure I'll have it. Oh, bummer. Well, that's way more important. I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's okay. Sorry to hear that. Oh, I just realized why it won't let me. Sorry, guys. I realized why it's not letting me because I already have a window open. So it basically just kept reopening these windows. And now let me click cancel. Wow. I had a ton of them open that I couldn't see, and I'm just canceling them all out. For some reason, they're just everywhere. Stick with me, guys. I'm trying to get this settled. Okay. Whoa. One more. Nope. Wow. Yeah, they were opening, but I just couldn't see them. The settings window. So now that you can't see me at all, I'm going to fix it. Hold on. I can fix it. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. There. We got it. Okay. All right. We finally got it where we need to be. Whoo! Now, I have a feeling that's what was maybe lagging the video, but I do see it as a little, I am a little bit behind. So I apologize. At least you didn't accidentally expose your entire roll to double Super 8 light before developing it. Did you do that, Lyle? Jim Cahill got his DVD. Yes, remember he won the DVD last week. I am going to give both of these away. Do you want me to give both of them away today? Or do you want me to give one away today and one away on the 100th live stream next week? And I hope you guys can all make it to the 100th live stream. Not real sure what we're going to do, but it's kind of milestone-y for me. Hey, Fritz, you're here. Thank you, buddy. Altisma Films. I love that name. Haggis not sold in the USA, just like cottered cream. No, are you sure there's nowhere in the U.S.? I know, isn't it? It's a Scottish thing, is it not? All the best wishes and prayers for the surgery. Absolutely. You can get haggis in the U.S., but it cannot have the sheepskin ingredient. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something funky. Home Alone and not Christmas. Home Alone, I know. I'm all by myself. UN54 is revered over here. What was the problem? Yeah, I've never shot it, but I want to. Hit that like thing, everyone. Yes, thank you, Mike. I'm going to reshoot my entry, but I'll be lucky to get it by the 30th. So here's the thing. Fritz is the only one that has actually submitted so far, and we're actually about 2 weeks away from the deadline. And I'm sad to say I really haven't had a whole lot of time to get mine even going. So we can push this deadline. It doesn't have to be. I guess we're going to probably have to talk about that if we have interested people that still want to participate, because I want to show and premiere all of these films on a big showcase live stream. So I want that to, I want everybody that wants to participate to be able to do so. So if you're having issues or things, and this was kind of thrown together, we've been talking about it for years, but then at the end there, it was just kind of all thrown together very quickly. We only had 3 or 4 months to do everything. So if you guys want, we can push it. I mean, I can push it to the end of the year. We can make it a horror fest at Christmas or something. We can figure something else out if people feel like they're going to need more time. Just let me know. Hey, Kurt is here. Hey, buddy, how are you? KGA 3097. Everyone say hello to Kurt. Kurt, thank you for being here. Poly Film Labs. It was fresh, but the grain was terrible. FPP lab process as reversal. Not sure. That doesn't always make that big of a difference, Angus. It shouldn't. In fact, they processed my reversal 400 speed film as a negative. Or was it the other way around? No, my 400 speed negative film as a reversal, and really helped reduce the grain. I got a Canon 814AZ and 814E. Both had batteries left. Damn corrosion. I hate that. What can we do? What can we do? I lost the rare Elmo Regular 8 because of that. Stinking old Duracells. Got my 4K UHD 2001 A Space Odyssey disc earlier today. Yeah! Film Cat. Charles is here. Hello all. Made it a little, made it. Life went a little crazy. Yeah, life is definitely a little crazy for me all the time. So don't ever apologize for not being able to make a live stream. I'm just glad you guys are here. I am really behind. Old Web Shooter. I know, I got darker still. Hey, thanks for being here. Yeah, I finally fixed it. I know I'm way behind on the chat, so you probably already acknowledged that, but I was hitting the button and it was opening the pop-up window to fix the setting, but it was going behind my software, so I didn't see them opening. So I had like 30 of them open behind. All done. Am I back to, yeah, it looks like everything's back in sync again. With AHU coming on Vision 3 now, will that make home processing quality and a Lomo tank much better, you think? AHU, what is AHU, Polly? Is that the lack of remjet, you think? Is that what AHU stands for? I don't know what AHU is, unless I'm just having a brain fart. Time to listen to some campfire stories. September feels like, I want September to feel like September. Wouldn't that be nice? It's cooled off here a little bit, but it's only because it's raining so much. It was Fool's Fall last week. And if you are talking, if AHU means no remjet, then it's going to make a huge difference. Well, it's going to make a time difference for sure. For me, removing remjet is a pain. I do it all the time, especially on these old 70s and 80s films. Some more interesting cameras for you soon. Ooh, nice. I think there's a cinema in Germany, the 70mm show in a few days. So apparently I had a mass in my left leg pressing against a nerve, so they're going to cut it out, and hopefully I'll be back. I hope you're 100% in a couple weeks. That would be awesome, Entity. All my best for sure. And from everybody in the group, I'm sure I can speak for everyone. We hope that everything works out for you, for sure. Just one today. Both now, because I'm impatient. Both now? Okay. Jim says just one. Well, Jim, you can't win. We have to eliminate, but Jim, I'm also going to do one in the members only live stream. I don't know how many members are in here right now, but I do have the date and time for the members only live stream set up. Ton, how are you? Hey Mike, good afternoon. I'm Ewerton from Brazil. Thank you so much for being here, Ewerton. I really appreciate it. September here in Maryland is August. Yeah. Both now. Okay. If everybody wants me to just raffle these, not raffle, you don't have to pay for them. I'll pay for them to ship them. Look for Hot Pockets in Scotland. Oh, give away a car on. I have a car that I'll give away. Sure. It's little. Don is here. Hey, Donald, how are you, buddy? I have two 50-foot 16mm 1960 black and white film cartridges heading your way soon. Yahoo! Is that found film, Donald? I thought the Aeroflex was the prize for the 100. I won't be able to make it, and I wanted to. Family stuff. That's all right, Jim. That's all right. It'll be there for you to watch later, buddy. Expired, by the way. Well, that's all right. I don't mind expired film. Yes, 1960 VW Beetle. Running is optional. 100th live stream. You can give away Dave's Elmo. If you guys don't know what he's talking about. Oh, Jeffrey, I love when you're around. If you guys don't know what Jeffrey, this side toward the screen, is talking about, this camera belongs to my good buddy Dave Knopp. He's on YouTube as Knopptop. He loaned this to me, and it just so happens that I love it. And although I'm too good of a human to steal it from him, I'm going to see if I can finagle it just for a while longer. It is the neatest little camera. I hope this doesn't drive sales up. Now there's not enough people watching this. But it's the neatest, and they're not that easy to find. They're on eBay, don't get me wrong. They're there, but it's a cool little camera. We went over it, just searched back a couple live streams ago, and I'm going to do a video on it eventually. Anyway, I can't keep it. I wish I could. Maybe I'll barter something with Dave Knopp one of these days. He does a lot for me. It's hard to even consider that, but woo, Jeffrey, your Elmo. Oh, you want we spin the wheel? It's about it for the CP. Yeah, Bonnie, we'll spin the wheel for the CP, right? We'll just go at it. I'd be happy if the deadline for the fest can be pushed back between hospital stuff and now I have COVID. Oh, bummer, Matthew. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't had time to shoot anything. We'll push it back. You guys don't stress if you are falling behind on the festival project. We will push the deadline back. I want it to be a showcase. I don't want it to just be me and Fritz that show a film, and I might not even have one ready by then anyway. So it's a showcase, and there's nothing to showcase, then we have to push the deadline. Yeah, you do, Mike. Of course you do. Whoa. What did Poly Film Labs just say? What film festival? Where do I find the... Okay, Polly, if you're on Facebook, go to Facebook and look at the... I posted the whole sheet. There's a whole sheet, and you know what? Just in case, let me hold this up to the screen. this is it. And then if you watch this later, I don't know if that's clear enough. You can pause it. That's posted on the Facebook community page, Filmboy24 community on Facebook also. And if you email me, I can send you a copy of it as well. That's kind of the rules and regulations. Very simple. Have you been interested in collecting old TV and film on film? Maybe recover lost programs or films? If you get like, well, that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, for sure. That would be very cool. I don't have a lot. I have some old movies and stuff. Actually, Angus sent me one, an old movie. It's one of those classic like Ken films that I transferred so he and I can have a fun copy of it. The condensed version, you know, they did them in a lot of movies. You'd have a 400 or 200 foot reel and it would be condensed. I don't think that's exactly what you're talking about, but it would be very cool, yeah. And I do have that transferred, by the way, Angus. I will send everything back to you soon, I promise. Anti-halation undercoat. Oh, okay. It's going to make a big difference for me, Polly, for sure. But maybe not in terms of picture quality, but in terms of time, it will make a big difference. It's night and day difference for me. Still interested in submitting something as well if you can push the date. Yes, we will do one more, we'll do one good final push date and maybe push it into a showcase in December at some point, maybe a couple weeks before Christmas, and maybe we'll push the deadline to, you know, to the end of November or something like that. I think that'll give everybody an extra couple months to sort of breathe and get settled in, and let's get these things going. Remember, this is just the first one. I would like to do a series of these. I would love for it to be annual. And we can talk about them in more detail and give ourselves more time in the future to do that. Entity, the doctor is someone in the OR, can film the procedure. Oh, that. Film it. Hey, Rich, still interested. Oh, did I already say hi to Rich? Well, if not, then hi, Rich. If I did, then hi again. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh, Poly Film Labs, welcome. You're a Sprader. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have a new member as well. Poly Film Labs, thank you. And Thomas Mace is a new recent member. I don't see him in the chat, but thank you if you watch this, Thomas Mace, for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way, guys. You do get old film processing for a flat rate. Includes free shipping back home as long as you're in the States. It'll always be $35 a roll to process, scan, upload the results, and send the film back to you if you're a member. You also get a live stream every month, and occasionally I post some members only stuff, although I haven't done it in a while. But you get some swanky little emoji thingies. You get your name in green. Isn't that cool? So thank you, Polly. I really appreciate it. I'm afraid that leg's are going to come off, Steve, from multiplicity. Oh, God. Can't wait to get the chance to nab those physical media. Woohoo! And yes, with these, I don't care where you're at. I know, Lyle, you're in Poland. I will ship, whoever wins these today, I will ship them anywhere in the world for you on me. These were donated. If you missed the stream, these were donated to me from the film's directors. These are two slapstick, very independently done comedies from 2003 and 2007 or 8, shot in 7, released in 8. They were shot, both of these were shot on 16 millimeter film, and he sold a couple thousand copies of each of these on eBay and other venues as well, and got all his money back. I think he spent 40 or 50 grand on each film. This was all public information. He did share it at the time. But he's such a nice guy. He's a really cool dude. His name is Tony Watkins. I've talked to him on the phone. I've emailed with him. He sent me this. He sent me an Aeroflex 16 BL magazine that was on set of Counseling Day, which is, they're just fun movies. And he sent me some more copies of these and said, feel free to do giveaways. So that's what we're doing. A toy Yoda. That's it, radios. Hello, Mike. Hey, it's Cecil. You did make it. Cecil is here. Looks to me that camera is yours. That camera. What camera? Caught up with your backlog yet? As I have some FOMA R100 normal 8 from both of these. I never used an Elmo. Oh, you mean Dave Knopf's camera? Yeah, that tells you guys how far behind I am. Yeah, one of these days I'll try to get one. Hey, there's Jack. Just got home. Better late than never. Yes, we haven't really done anything yet, Jack. But thank you for being here, buddy. Film me, Elmo. Jack is here. Silver Horse. Wait, you actually did the Horror Fest. We did, Russell. So here's the thing. We talked about it. You remember, we talked about it a lot, and then it sort of kind of pushed back. But then, I don't know, I was getting some pressure from this side towards the screen. He kept hollering at me and Lyle, and they were threatening me, and, I was getting death threats from them. No, it was time. So we sort of reinvigorated the whole idea and the whole process, and then decided it's time. So I'd love for you to get involved. Get in on it. Go to Facebook, go to the Filmboy24 community. Angus, maybe you can tell them how, I can't remember how do you get to that, but maybe just hit the search bar within that community. Filmboy24 community, that's what it's called. We got almost 300 members now. And I posted this sheet, and it's all exactly what you have to do right here. The first annual small film showcase. So take a look at that, Russell, and see if that's something you would like to get involved with, because I would love to have you a part of it, for sure. New members are racking up. Yes, thank you, guys. Mike, I think, is flying O, and there's a few people. I don't want to start mentioning names because I'm terrible. I leave one out, and then I feel so guilty. But only because Mike mentioned. I know Mike was a founding member, and I truly appreciate that. I know Jack was, and a lot of people, Jim Cahill, a lot of people were like founding members, Jeffrey and Lyle, and there's just a lot. I know I forgot some, Manny and Cecil, and you guys have always been there for me. I really appreciate it. My film festival film was delayed. My actress niece decided going to college her first year was more important. What? Than being in my theatrical What is wrong with her? What is wrong with her? Hey, Bart's here. How are you, buddy? How's the weather there? It's sunny, but not too hot in North Texas. It's 82 degrees here, and it's nice, actually, and it's cloudy, so it's not scalding hot. Scalding, not scolding. I'm not yelling at the weather. It's scalding hot. It's not terrible. It's been raining so much here, though. Flooding and 2026 coming. I mean, if it goes to 2026, it does. We are so close now. Have taken on some help. Black and white reversal orders went mental over the summer. Poly Film Lab, do you develop? I'm assuming you're a lab. Where? Feel free to plug if you want. Where? I don't know where you're at. Maybe let people know if they're in your area, what they can do to contact you if you feel like it. Yay for push. Yes, Charles, we will push it. Oh, Donald, I got you. Exposed in the 60s. Perfect. Love that. Love that. I will graciously accept those. Thank you very much for thinking of me. I did ask if they could film it, but they told me it would get into some sort of legal issues, and I kind of think because they didn't feel comfortable. Yeah, that's probably in their best interest. Yeah. Thanks for the welcomes. It's overdue. I've watched weeks worth of Mike's videos. So you've been really bored for the last... Thank you so much, Polly. I really appreciate it. Oh, send me a scanned one. Released on the iPhone yesterday. That's right. The iPhone was released, right? Was it around then? 07, you told me. Yep. Ship it to my U.S. address. I'm not... Yes, I think I still may have that address, Lyle, but if not, yes, we'll work that out. Let's give one away right now. I'm almost caught up with the comments. Let's give one away right now. We'll call this one odd, right? Because it's his first one. That one even, right? Which this is the one we're giving away first. Odd or even? Which one are we giving away first? Odd, even. Odd. Can you see it? It landed on the 13. Let me try to make this so you guys can see it better. It's just my goofy little prize wheel. So it's right there on the 13. I know there's a weird shadow there, but this thing points down. So we'll give away counseling day right now. So here's how we do it. If there's more people than 14, then we'll have to do I'll do a random thing, a random number generator. But if not, so Jim Cahill won last week. If you're interested, this only takes a minute. For 5 minutes, we're going to just find out who's interested. So say I'm in. Okay, Lime is in. I'm just doing them in order. Entity, are you in? Okay. In. Fritz is in. Okay, Lyle is in. I'm in. Fritz is in. Lyle is in. Lime is in. Manu is in. Yes, Jack is in. Jack, you'll have a chance too at the members only live stream. That members only and I'll repeat this a few times. The members only live stream is this Thursday if you guys aren't busy. And it's at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Angus is in. I'm going down the line, guys. I'm not forgetting. Entity is in. Radios is in. Charles is in. Bart is in. Hi all from the... Hey, there's Jim from Greece. How are you, buddy? You already won, Cahill. I know you didn't win this one, but I have to kind of keep it fairish. So on giveaways, Jeffrey is in. Cecil is out. Radios, you're already in. I got you. All right. Is that everybody? UK based. Okay. Here's Polyfilm Labs. We are Suffolk UK based hand plus machine process workshops and have a studio plus post-production space with our Film for Break HDS Plus, which is an amazing scanner, by the way, guys, if you don't know that. Also restore old equipment, including a Lolly black and white processor, soon to be operational. Hey, if anybody's in that UK area, I know he says they're busy, they're behind, he or she, I'm not sure. So we'll just say they're behind. Yeah, but we always like to patronize our community, our people. Bit aimed at the local independent, not the commercial production. That's kind of where I'm at, Polly. You know what I do, so that's kind of, I'm with you on that. We're kind of in the same boat. And I think that's a great space to be in. I really do. It's perfect for like the little showcase we're doing here. The little film showcase. Anybody over there in the UK? Okay, Barry. Abel is in. The fix is in. I'm in. Charles, I think I got you. Wait. Charles. No, that's Max. Family in the Woods. You're Max, right? I think that's Max. Yeah, that's Max. All right, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I have 13. I can take one more. This is what happened last week, too. We have 14 numbers on the wheel, and I had 13 people. But that's okay. Polyfilm Labs, if you ever come across the Kodak office. Max, yes, that's right. Yes, y'all. All right, we got them. If you don't hear your name, tell me, and you want to be in. I have one more spot. Lime, Fritz, Lyle, Manu, Jack, Angus, Entity, Radios. Let me turn this up. Charles, Bart, Jeffrey, Abel, and Max. I work some degree in Plymouth Arts University. I'd love to talk about working together. That would be awesome if you guys work together. The Super 8 Supermatic I've heard about. I have 3 processors in various states. Jim K. You know what, Jim? I'm going to put you in only because we need one more slot, and you don't have this one, so I'm putting you in. We don't have any more takers, so here we go, guys. Are you ready? Mike, is it real that episode 100 you will guest Angela? Yeah. Oh, how did you know? You gave it away, Jim. Don't we wish we had that clout? I'm giving away Counseling Day. The most important part of this movie is the 3+ hour, 3-ish hour documentary that's included on a second disc of all the behind the scenes and making of this movie. It's amazing. All right, you guys ready? Can everybody see that? Let me make it so it's fair. All right, so right now it's on 13. You see it right there? I'm gonna give it one good brisk spin. It's on 13. Here we go. Your number's not 3 today, Jim. It's 14. Oh, we are spinning. Who we got? Who we got? $12. See that? Abel! Abel! Congratulations, Abel. You, my friend, will get this DVD. Send me your email address or your shipping address again, if you would. Wait, did I move it? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't move this, by the way. Did that move? It's 3. Oh, Abel, I'm sorry. I did not move this, and it's on 3. It must have clicked over to 3. Abel got it. All right, so guys, we need an official ruling. We need an official ruling. Look at that. It's on 3, but am I missing something here? It stopped on 12. It coasted a little, but it stopped on 3. I mean, technically, number 3 is Lyle. You know what? Why don't we just do this, since we don't know? Would that be fair? We'll just give them each one? Would that be fair? Cut the DVD in half. You think it stopped on 1. I saw it go back to 3. I really, it's weird. I've never seen that happen before. I thought it stopped on 12, but look at it. It's clearly on 3. All right, well, we'll do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to settle it right now because it's my live stream. We're going to, Lyle says he'd be happy with mall robbers. So I'm going to send this, call for respin. I'm going to send this to Abel because I tell you, I'm going to watch this back later. It landed on 12. Abel, you're going to get this. Lyle, you're going to get this. There, I made a management decision. Lyle, do me a favor. I think I have your address, but can you email it to me anyway? And Abel, do the same. Yeah, I'm trying, Fritz. That's the best I can do. No, I will not be open in a casino. All right, let's move on. I'm calling the authorities. Woo, you guys know how I roll. I try to keep it fair, but Angus. I will not be opening a casino. All right, let's get back on track. You guys email me. All of it on two. $5 million on two. Woo! Oh, man. I'm not going to take my eye off that wheel next time. We're going to wait till like moon stops moving, even though it's not. No participation prize? Oh, the castle ones. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, you guys want to see something kind of funny? So this is a little 10-second clip I want to show you guys. So I got these little, you know those cameras that you put them on, you like mount them on a tree or something out in the wilderness, the trail camera thingies. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Hidden some magnets. Yes, there's a magnet. Now, okay, it was on 12. Yeah, I got to wait till it fully stops. Did you see it trying? So those little trail cams, sometimes I'll put one in the backyard because we get weird little critters in the backyard sometimes. Oh, it's only 10 seconds. You guys got popcorn? It's just funny, right? So here's what I did. Last night I put the camera, one of those little trail cameras, it's black and white, and it's like, you know, it's that infrared night vision thing, so it's kind of like bright, you know. But then I took a piece of the heel or the end of the bread, and I tore it into pieces, and I just threw it out in the yard just to see if you get any little critters. I like animals and seeing them in their habitat and everything. So no gators, Mike, but it's very quickly, it's just kind of funny. It's like, hey, no, this is mine. Get out of here. Okay, all right, watch this. Now get. Now I'm getting that bread. Stay and you stay out of here. Do you understand? Get your. Oh, if you don't know, that is an opossum. And the first one, of course, was just a kitty cat. That cat comes over all the time. I don't know whose it is, but Possum was not having any of that cat eating his bread. None of it. That's just a little trail cam. I bring it in. It rains so much here that most of the time the lens just gets all bleh. So I have to wait when it's not going to rain. Do you have them in your backyard too, Fritz? Yeah, I want to see, like, we've had everything back there. Big turtles, and we have a fenced backyard. I don't even know how the turtles get in, but raccoons, possums, snakes, tons of squirrels. Most of what I get is squirrels, cats, you know, lots of birds, that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of coyotes and foxes running around over here. So I just kind of want to see what we had. Possum. Possum is more spicy than orange kitten. All right, so what did I get? First, huge shout to our good buddy. We all know him. This is Flying O, Mike. Mike, by the way, Mike sent me some found film, and I did develop this. Mike sent this to me, Flying O. It was a 16 millimeter roll of film. It's right here. I am sad to report, I haven't scanned it, but I did put it up on my light board, and it's nothing but fog. No possums here, only marsupial outside Australia, I think. So you guys have, like, I would love to get a kangaroo on there, but we don't really have them. So yeah, so Mike, nothing came out, but as discussed, we will get this back to you, and we'll put something cool in it. I'll get with you. So I'm not going to totally give up on it, but looking at it, it's nothing but fog. There's nothing. It's just completely fogged. Super common, but I probably, when it's about a 5-minute process to switch the scanner over to 16 millimeter. It's on Super 8 right now. So when I do switch it, I'm going to run this through anyway. Occasionally you can kind of see through the fog a little bit, and maybe we can work out the possibility of what might be there. I don't know. Mike also sent this to me. I have not processed this yet, but this, it might be interesting. It's K40, fully exposed. Let's get the zoom cam. Cover that light so you can see better. Look at that. The zoom cam. I haven't processed this yet. Mike found this in his Nikon R10. Nikon R10 in July. So we're going to process. Thank you, Mike. And while we're on the subject of our good buddy Mike, I bought something from Mike that I'm super happy about. And I know he has put the offer out there. If anybody's interested in certain things, please get with him. I think he's liquidating a little bit. A little bit. I can't speak for him. But, and I put a lens on it. This is a lens I put on. It's kind of just for a tester lens. But check this out. And the deal he gave me was really good. Mike's not out to gouge people. So, God. Look at this. Yeah, the lens is gaudy and big, but it's just one I had. Can you guys even see that? Let me see if the other camera gives you any better shot, and then we'll talk about it. Look at this. If you don't know, this is the Nikon F5. I don't know if you can see it up there. This was the Nikon's latest or last offering in the 35mm SLR arena, I believe. Or maybe not their last, but it was one of their latest. I think it was from 1990, 91. The autofocus, all the good stuff. This is not an autofocus lens, but you can use tons of different lenses on these cameras. And I'm so used to focusing anyway, but whoa. Is that a camera lens or? Okay, we won't talk about that. It works fantastic. I have batteries in it currently, and the sound that this camera makes. Now, I don't have any film in it or anything like that, and I don't really even know the settings very well. Oh, F6 was the last. You're right. You're right. It's listen to that. Oh. I'm pointing it. I got to point it at the light because it's not opening and shutting fast enough. It's like from the movie. It's like that's the sound. That's ASMR. That's the noise you go to sleep with, right? Listen to this again. Yeah, okay. The F6. You guys are right. Listen, but listen. I'm just so happy to have this thing. Thank you again, Mike. If you guys are in the market for something like this. Oh, did you not hear it? Oh, I don't know. I don't really know how to do all that yet. I haven't done anything with it. I really haven't. It just sounds so good. Yeah, the manual. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm in the studio. Show me Tony by Tony the Tiger. Be a tiger, yeah. Thank you, Mike. He does have several of these, and I think he's trying to sell a couple of them. It does fly through frames. Do you know how to do it quickly? How do I set that? And we'll try it. I don't have film in it right now. Is it this button here? No. 10 frames a second. I need to take a cold shower. I am, you guys, seriously, this is pretty amazing. I like the little switch at the bottom, or the little flap. This little flap down here. Whoop, wrong camera. Here, I'll switch. See the little flap down there? Right there. You flip it, and it reveals the other thing, and it just lays down flat here, and you have your menu buttons there, and then flip it back up. Locks in. Oh, that's pretty amazing. You are welcome. The continuous on the shutter collar. On the shutter collar. There's the shutter. Huh. I don't see it. I like the motion type viewfinder. Motion picture type. Yeah, Mike gave me this generously because it's better for people like me that have glasses on, and I can see so much better with this big eyepiece. So much easier. Thank you, Mike. And to answer your question, yes, I would like to keep that eyepiece. Oh. The continuous on the shutter collar. I'm on the wrong camera. Isn't this the shutter collar? There's the shutter release rather than S. I don't know. This thing's pretty wicked, though. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe it's not on the shutter collar. Try rewind collar. Where's the rewind collar? This is so foreign to me. I have the F3, and this thing is just insane compared to the F3. Well, we'll work it out. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, that's not it. Oh, wait, it is. This is auto-focusing, I think. I'm too close. Oh, my God. Yeah, I honestly didn't know that this was an autofocus lens. It doesn't have the autofocus switch on the barrel itself. I think you're messing with the autofocus modes. I am. That's exactly what that is. I'm going to put it back down to M manual. It's semi-automatic. Oh my God. All right. You know what? Before I this thing is awesome. I really can't tell you what to do with anything electrical. Give me the mechanical stuff. And the beauty of it is, I don't really have these kinds of cameras. Mike can work for Vogue. Yeah, baby. All you need now is some Kodachrome film and you can sing that Paul Simon song. Oh, thank you, Mike. Once again, I appreciate it. Woo! That's the sound of money burning. You are not kidding, my friend. You know what? I'm experimenting with my own C41 chemical formulas. So maybe just practicing with some old, I have tons of old expired C41 film. And again, I'm experimenting with, I bought some CD4, Color Developer 4. I use CD3 with my ECN2 homebrew processing chemicals. I'm currently experimenting with homebrew C41 using CD4, which is the actual correct color developer. So if I can kind of dial it in, which I think I can, then it's going to make a lot more sense to fire off 10 frames a second. You like those electronic cameras, huh, Line? You had for pretty cheap. I can send you an operating manual if I get one on get one on Butkus site. I've seen them on that Butkus site. The worst part about this, and of course, how do you say anything? He's amazing for even offering all that. But his big logo across every page, sometimes it does obscure some of the content. Don't send me one, Mike, if you only have one. I do want to dig through and try to figure it out, though. Ooh, do tell. C41 is the one formula I can't find. And neither can I. They never published the formula. but I have a formula that I'm going to be experimenting with, and I have it documented. So, you know what, Polly? If you're able to make it Thursday, hopefully I may be able to experiment with that formula between now and Thursday's live stream. Maybe I'll be able to tell you how my results look. Photocopy. Oh, that would be perfect, Mike. If you want to do that, that would be amazing. I'd truly appreciate that. If anybody's interested in a camera like that, get with Mike. Get with him first. I trust him, just like more so than most companies. So this camera is beautiful and it works fantastic. Even if it didn't work fantastic, I mean, it's a 35-year-old camera that you expect to have to tweak. So Titanol do C41. Yeah, that's what I've been using, Russell. I have used that for years, those C41 kits. But I do want to experiment a little bit with trying to do DIY C41 and just see how close I can get. Yeah, Mike is not kidding when he says save big bucks. I honestly don't want to discuss the deal he and I had, but I know he's very loyal to this community, and he would work with you. He would work with anybody. So look forward to it. Fujikims are great and cheap, but are massive upfront costs because you got to order a lot, right, Polly? I'm downsizing too. I'll be posting some footage from my Nitzo Pro that I traded. Yeah, anybody that's downsizing, people like Jim and Mike, those are very, very trustworthy people that I would 100% vouch for. So when the time comes, if they are liquidating equipment, you can pretty much bank on what they say. I have Kodak 2.5 liter C41 kit just sitting in my closet. Get on it, Bonnie. 2.5 liter. I've never seen a 2.5 liter kit. I've seen 2 liter kits. That's pretty awesome. Rockford Polytoner kit could help with the C41 process. I don't know if it would or not, though, because that toner kit is its own couplers, and I don't think you need that in a C41 film, though. Honestly, I think the toners are already built into, or the couplers are already built into the layers of the film itself. Mike, we got the Blackmagic Cintel at work. 8mm. I was just showing my brother that scanner last night, Russell. So funny you bring that up. I would love to see some footage from that because I've heard some bad things about the 8 and Super 8 scanning of it and that the resolution is so poor. But man, is it a beautiful scanner. I mean, beautiful scanner. You can hang it on the wall. You can put it on your desk. It's probably the best looking film scanner out there, to be honest. I'm in the process of downsizing, so I have room for more. Flying O, all of their E6 development kits are literal trash. And you know what, Bonnie? I'm working on an E6 DIY formula as well. Film Photography Project has the best deal, in my opinion, the best deal for the 3-bath E6 kits. You have 7 more F5s available. Did you guys hear that? Our buddy Mike has 7 more of these available. 7 more. And he's not eBay crazy price asking prices. I know Mike will work with you. So, and lots of other still cameras. Would be worth a bit of experiment, possibly. It would be. Could be. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down with experiment with about anything. I'll do some Cintel tests and send them. Oh, I would love to see that, Russell. Thank you. That would be amazing. Hey, Mike, just emailed you a recipe I found on Photrio for C41 chemicals. I wonder if it's similar to the one. I've used several different sites and ChatGPT, and I've kind of combined and I looked at, I know that Kodak had their patents out there and whatnot. So I looked at a lot of different sources and tried to find what I thought might be the best mix. Okay, I'll look at that. Thank you. Thank you for emailing that to me. The Arista E6 kit is pretty good. Yeah, I think that they're all very similar to what FPP sells, and they sell theirs for around $35 US. Yay. FPP, yay! I love the FPP. F5s are sweet. Too bad I'm a Canon fanboy. I like Canon line when it comes to digital, but I love Nikon, and I have plenty of Canon AE1s, AE1 programs, A1s. I have a lot of Canon still cameras. I don't know if you can't see them, but I have 3 of them on the shelf right there. But I love Nikon when it comes to those. I have some older Canons. Polyfilm Labs, love Bellini. It's all we use at the uni. I like the EOS stuff. You like the EOS stuff. They're great cameras. I bought an old Canon EOS years ago for my wife, like in 2004, I think. Like I don't remember, the 50? Does that sound right? It was so long ago. She used it for quite a while. Just finished ripping my 200,000. Oh, you did the DVD? If anyone has old 35mm or 120 post-war German cameras, not Leica, I'm interested. If anyone has those old cameras, Jeffrey Feingold is interested. I've been fixing old cameras for about 35 years now as my main hobby. You know, that is a really cool hobby to be in, Mike. Very cool hobby. I've messed with them a little bit, taking the tops apart, taking the bottoms off, and taking as much as I could do without, you know, having a heart attack. You know, messing with the Canon squeak, you know, the oiling and all that, doing the best I can, but not done any real major surgery to them like I'm sure you probably have. I'm gonna hook you up. Is that a merch mug? My wife got me this mug quite a while ago. This is how I roll. No, I think somebody already makes that. I think it was on Amazon. So I got a new camera, a different one. We're already an hour in. I got more things I want to show you guys. Whoo! I've been working on a book too. And here's my notes. I'm going to do a found film book. I'm doing a found film book, lookbook. And here's my notes. I've gone through about 25,000 individual Super 8 frames so far. And I have about 100,000 more to go through. So check this out. I bought a new camera. Are you ready for this? This is a camera Jim Cahill and I have been talking about for a while. I love Canon equipment. Nikon still cams are glass. Yeah, the still cams glass is amazing. See, so I'm with you. Yeah, Radio's got the fake one. I have an Olympus OMG 35mm. Those were great cameras. And Olympus made fantastic lenses as well. Not DV for... Oh, UHD 2001. Oh, UHD. Nice, Bonnie. Yes. Yes, great consumer SLRs. Found film book. Where do we sign up? You know, I've already done a lot of research. I think I know the direction it's going. I'm going to do them annually, and I actually want to discuss that this Thursday as well on the members only live stream because I want input from you guys as well. It's something that's very near and dear to me that I want to document. So I want to talk about it in a little more detail. Ready. I shot some Ektar 100. In my opinion, the greatest color still film ever created. Anyway, I shot some Ektar 100 on my Leica M3 downtown yesterday. Should work well. I sure hope so. That, in my opinion, is the best color still film ever created. Zuko lenses are crazy good. Yes, they are, Mike. Still using an AE1 program. Personally, I got one sitting right there. You see it's got the little hat on top? See the little blue hat? That's sitting right atop of a Canon AE1 program. It's in the flash socket, the hot shoe. Dave Knopp made those with little beanie caps. Still using an AE1 program, yes. I'm too invested in Pentax LX with the radioactive Super Takumars, but the F5 is probably the only camera I'd trade it in for. Happy shooting that beaut. Yes, I can't wait to test it. I'm going to be the talk of the town. A regular Mark Twain. Here's my new camera, guys. I'm excited about it. And I will tell you, it's in absolutely mint condition. The only blemish is on the very top, and I'll show you in a second. It's not really a blemish. I might be able to get it to come off, but it's got some glue residue. But there isn't a scratch on this camera. The lens is perfect. It runs like a charm, although the way I'm charging the battery, Jim Cahill is going to probably hunt me down. But I'm going to do it until I get the external charger, and I know I shouldn't be charging the battery through the camera. Jim, close your ears, earmuffs. But I wanted to know if this battery, which is I think the original, still held any kind of a charge. Surprisingly, it does. It does hold a charge. Touted by many as the absolute best Super 8 camera ever created. I don't know that yet. I do trust Jim Cahill implicitly. He knows Boo cameras. I now have 3 of these. I have the 4008, 5008, and 6008 Super 8 cameras. I've always wanted one of these. Always wanted one. And I've never, ever really had the gusto to pull the trigger. And Jim and I both were sort of looking on eBay, and we both saw this one. I put a bid in and got it, and it was untested, but it just looked like it was in good condition, and it is. I'm going to turn it on in a second, but I want to show you guys. So there it is. That you're probably not going to be able to see. You know, the lens is crystal clear. Everything about it. Even it doesn't even look like a roll of film has ever been in it. Perfectly clean in there. Everything. Okay. The only blemish, like I say, it's from the U of O Medical School. U of O, I don't know, is that some O state, Ohio, Oklahoma? They have the sticker on there, and it looks like it's been on there since probably the camera was new. And then there's some residue you can see right here, like glue residue. That's it. That is the only blemish that I can find on this entire camera. So it came with this charger right here, this battery charger. It's an original BoYu battery charger that I know shouldn't use it. I know, I've read and I've had Jim scold me, but you plug this into the back of your camera, you plug this into the wall, and you leave the battery in the camera and you charge it. By the way, I charged this battery up fully 2 days ago. So it's holding a charge. The zoom works. A little slow. Well, it's actually set slow right now. I can't remember how you... Oh, you change it up here. Look at that. The zoom in and out works well. Still no BoYu anything here. Polyfilm Labs. BoYu versus Nitso. What's the biggest difference? Well, I have both. I've shot both. Nitsos are finicky, very finicky. I think they're both very finicky. They're both very finicky, and they can be costly to repair. But I have to say, I don't like, let me show you guys something. I don't like, and I know that I'm not going to be popular for saying this, I don't like the ergonomics of this camera. Okay, I like the camera, but I don't like the ergonomics of it. I don't like this way that you hold this camera. And you depress the power button down here, and you're sort of jammed in here, and you press the power button here. It just does not, there's nothing natural about this camera, the ergonomics of this camera. I will say this one does feel a lot more natural. Even though this little handle is tiny, it fits 2 fingers perfectly, but your palm of your hand does naturally, it naturally presses that 3-stage little power button on the back, and then your pointer finger here is right here, just ready to go. I like it. I mean, I really do. I just think there's something. Why is, oh, the works fine. By the way, Jim Cahill, the exposure ring, f-stop ring there is turning as it should as I move towards light and away from light. So this one, people touted this as one of the greatest cameras ever made. This is the Boyu 6008S. And while I like it a lot, it is by far not in my top 5 favorite cameras. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Guess it's time to tell family members there is no money for Christmas this year. That's not true, Jeffrey. They're all getting cameras. Whew, the 9008 was a video camera radios. Flino, the circuitry. Yes, it's the circuitry in there. It's really not a good idea. They did intend for you to charge this battery right here. This is the battery. It was initially intended to be charged in the camera. But I think people found out over the years that, I mean, you're running a current through your camera for the entire time. I mean, I guess common sense just tells you that's probably not a good idea to do that all the time. So I don't plan on it. I planned on doing it a couple times just to see if the camera worked. It works fantastic. I'm going to put a roll of film or 2 through it just to test it. Going to be something dumb and simple and stupid like filming in the backyard again, but I want to just test it. And then I'll probably show those results on a members only stream first, just to see. It's a fine little camera. Does that make sense? A fine little camera. You like it, Jim. I know you told me you love the way that 6008 holds. I just can't get used to it. Biggest difference between the 4008 and 6008. Well, one's plastic and one's not. One's ergo and one's not. The 6008 is a sound camera. Unless you get the 6008 Pro, which is not a sound, it doesn't take sound cartridges. Mine will take sound cartridges. However, mine has an issue with the sound head, so it doesn't really work well. Silent cartridges, it works fine. Mike, what do you make of my double Super 8 film coming out completely black back from the lab? It was fresh Filmopan R100 and a 10-meter daylight roll. I filmed, flipped, and then when done, back to the 10. Taped the cameras just like a K3. It wasn't unexposed, but the lab didn't take credit for the mistake. I used this camera in the lab more than a handful. Okay, what kind of lab is it? Lyle, just out of curiosity? Are they a little like mom and pop lab? Is it a little lab like me or Polly? Is it a lab that like does handwork? I will tell you, R100 can't be processed as a negative. I know people will tell you it can. And maybe, okay, maybe it can. But if you try to process it as a negative, which is my only initial thought, R100 is such a weird film. It's one of the very few black and white films that you just can't reverse. R means reversal. So if they didn't process it as a reversal, it's going to come out black if you try to do it as a negative. I don't know if that's the case. My first instinct would be they tried to process it as a negative and it came out black. And that's exactly what will happen if you try to process R100 as a negative. Limelight. No, Jeffrey, I did not shoot any film with this yet. No. Oh, was 8008 the video camera? I thought 9008 was, but I'll take your word for it. Radios. Fritz says, I have a 6008S. It's weird to hold and shoot. I have become used to it. Yeah, maybe if I just, sort of settled down with it a little bit. The cameras that BowU made are, in my personal opinion, are stunning to look at. Does that make any sense? I think they are just beautiful cameras to look at. Visually, I think they're masterpieces. They're just gorgeous cameras. What's not to like about the look of that camera? I mean, it doesn't even look better when it's blocking me. And the 6008, and even those crazy ones that they commissioned Bell and Howell to make, like the 1008 or the 1028. Beautiful cameras. They're feature rich. I love them. Color reversal is my favorite. Color reversal. I love 100D. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely cannot be done as a negative. Has a silver-based anti-halation layer. Right, and it's built in. It's not like Remjet. No huge lab from Helsinki. Lyle, my guess, I mean, maybe Polly can throw his input in there. My first initial instinct is going to be that they've tried to process it as a negative. Or if you send it back to them to process, I would write very large and pronounced, please process as reversal, not negative. As we've seen a few UK people here who are interested in setting up a Filmboy24 UK Zoom group. You guys should do that. Do a film. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Space gun. It does look like Star Trek-y, right? All right, that's enough with that. You know what else came with this camera other than the charger? I didn't get too excited about it, but it's kind of neat. Look at this. I got this with it. It's old. It's old, but you guys know I like shooting old film. It might be actually good to test this camera with some of this old film. A Filmboy Zoom would be cool. You guys tell me if you want to do that. I can make that. I'll be up for that. I'm not ashamed to show my face. Yeah, a little bonus. 8 rolls of Ektachrome 160. They're very, very old and likely to be really poor. So I would shoot them probably wide open, but I don't know if you can see any of that. But the dates on this are basically October, a process before October of 1973. This one is November of 1972. So these films were made in 1970, 1971-ish. The crazy thing is, you can tell a lot, usually, about the storage of some of these films by how well their boxes have held up over time. There's no moisture, there's no watermarks, there's no damage to the boxes. I have to think that they were probably stored environmentally thoughtfully, like in an air-conditioned house, at the very worst, maybe. I mean, I can't guarantee that for, 55 years these things have been stored in ideal conditions, but I'm going to pretend, and I'm going to do my best. And they came with the camera. I would have paid what I paid for the camera without the film, so essentially they're free. So with that, it's going to be fun to use them just as experiments. So Polly, I do sometimes develop these in E6. These, as you may know, are the older E160s that have that. They required that formaldehyde hardener juice, and up until 1981 or 82 when they redesigned these. E6 Hot will burn these. It'll melt the emulsion off of them. E6 room temp, you can do. Just have to really adjust your times. I probably will just do these in black and white. It's much safer. Hey, Aaron, or Charlie, how are you, buddy? I didn't see you. Did you pop in earlier and say hi? There's Charlie. That's my little buddy, Aaron Mesher. Aaron Mesher is my wife's brother. And Charlie is his son, and that is Charlie that's saying bye-bye. Good to see you, bud. So I'm going to probably just develop these in black and white as tests for this camera. I won't shoot them all in this camera, but I have a ton of this too, different years and whatnot. And I have a lot of Kodachrome. I have new Kodachrome, which I consider new if it was in the 2000s. So I don't know what I'm going to choose for a first roll for this, just for gits and shiggles. I don't know. Yes, thank you, Charlie. You too, buddy. Cryogenically stored in the basement with Walt Disney's frozen head. You guys remember that fallacy or that urban legend that Walt Disney was frozen solid, so in case they ever came up with a cure, they could thaw him out and make him gooder? I'll bet it looks great on the screen. I can't wait to give this thing a shot. I need to go over the manual again. There's a lot of things I'm not familiar with. I don't know these cameras. Shoot some 50D. I will. I definitely will, Jim. I have some of that, and I will. Projecting film, that's really the beautiful way to see it. Worst part was the time I had invested in my short, grew a beard to show the time passing by my film. Never had that happen, but I should for this one. I don't do it myself. That's a bummer, man. And that's the aggravation that we go through with film. You guys don't realize. Now, I haven't posted an actual YouTube video in about 3 weeks because I took a little break. But that's coming again soon, by the way. Look at that. Dana, Angus, McNaughton sent me some found films, and I developed these two the other day. They both came out, and that will be next. That's coming this week. I'm getting back into the swing. But it's hard. You don't realize, well, you guys do because you're film people, but when I do a found film, about every other time I develop an old roll of film, especially if it's Kodachrome, I mean, it just doesn't come out. I can't show it. I got to throw it out. There's just nothing you can do with it. It's such a hit and miss game, this whole film environment. And I think that's the allure, is we have to take so much time and care into everything we do when it comes to film, because we don't want it to be a wash. So if you don't want it to be a wash, you got to take your time with it, right? Do we want it to be a wash?
No.
Are you sure?
Forget it.
My brother brought me a no button yesterday.
No way.
So I want to show you guys something. Makes great leader. Yes, it does make good leader. So I have another film I want to show you guys, speaking of found film. Shoot the 50D, set the shutter at halfway, and set ASA at 25. The look will be very crisp, very Saving Private Ryan look. Yeah, but even if I develop it and scan it, who is it that collects 35mm traders? Oh, that's Travis. That's the Celluloid Alchemist. I haven't seen him in the chat today, Mike, but he does. He collects all those trailers, and a lot of them he sends off and gets them scanned. I'm sure he would love that. Makes great, yeah, it does make great leader. Elmo footage, that was awesome. That was fun, Jeffrey, that Elmo footage. Under the Pirates of Caribbean ride. Is that where he's supposed to be frozen? Yes, I'm dying. I can't wait to see. I'm going to try to get a roll shot by the time we do the members only live stream this Thursday. If we do, I can process and scan within that day. So if I can, I will. If I don't quite get to it, okay, cool. I'll try to connect Travis. Yeah, I'll let him know. I usually text with him every week if you don't connect with him. But I'm surprised he hasn't popped in. But I have his number as well, Mike, and I can even text it to you if you want. He won't care. I'm bummed they were cheap, but it's still fucking freak. Did I just say that the F word? I was trying to say freaking. Lost the earbud. You still have a slice of Albert Einstein's brain too. Yes. Okay, Mike. I'll take care of that. All right. I want to show you guys this film. You remember the last 2 weeks in a row, we've shown you a little film parade footage in and somewhere possibly around Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I mean, that's just a name we don't hear very often, do we?
Absolutely not.
So I've got another film, and the good thing with this one is it actually has the very last frame or frames shows a light pole, I believe, with a banner of exactly what we just watched and the year. So I won't give it away yet. It's not quite as sharp and crisp as the last two. They were Kodachrome. This is Ektachrome 160. I will tell you it's in the 1970s that this was shot, but that's all the info I'm going to give you. No, I'm not going to say anything else. Let's cue it up. Where's it at? There was a hair or a big piece of dirt or something in the gate of the camera on the top. You guys are going to see it. It kind of drove me crazy, but what can I do? I didn't shoot it. This is a found film. I did not process. I just had gotten it from an estate somewhere. Not mine. So with all of that, here is this old film. There's that nasty piece of something stuck in the gate. Check your gates, people. Check your gates. Friendly neighbors. Yeah, I guess so, Jeffrey. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It could. Keep your camera cleaned. Look at the difference, though, between this, and I had to do so much correction on this color. I still didn't get it right, but the film had really turned magenta. But the difference in even just saturation and sharpness between this and that K40 that they watched last week, it's amazing. Mike, is it real that in episode 100 you will guest Quentin Tarantino with his... Yes, Quentin will be here. Quentin will be here. That's all I'm going to say. He might not have that last name, but... And I may change my name to Quentin. Taco John's. There's the vigilantes. What in earth is he doing? Hell's Half Acre. So this was clearly a like a good old Wild West sort of show. Parade. I have a floater in my eye that looks like... Those are annoying, aren't they, Barry? A little bit of everything at these parades. Bonnie. Easy there, fella. Yes, Bonnie, all of them. Does the vigilantes float depict? It looked like it, Mike. Funny, I'd never noticed that. I guess you steal their cattle, then you're gonna pay the price. Is the light exposure high in the film? Probably a little bit, Jim. Yes, Jim Cahill. Yes, you are correct. Look at that camera. That's an SX70 Polaroid. Hey, the dirt in the gate's starting to go away. I'm guessing they know those people. You're sure focused on them. SX70. Radios. Nice. Yes. Did you guys happen to see? Here, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to push it all the way to the end. And we're gonna pause. I didn't pause on her intentionally. Did it not make it in? Oh, it didn't make it in. I think it's the actual last frame. So what it says, and Radios is dead on. Jim Cahill and Radios hit the nail right on the head. It's in Cheyenne. It's the Cheyenne Frontier Days, July 19th through the 27th, 1975. The 79th annual Cheyenne Frontier Days. They still have that, the Cheyenne Frontier Days, to this day. They're on the 139th annual now. Yeah. 4 rolls of film just hit the floor. Was there a sign at the end, Jeffrey? Did I just miss it? Yeah, did you see it? Was it really quick? Was it really quick? Here, let's get to the end. Maybe it was right before. Well, I'm just sort of... Is it before this? All right, we're going to let the last 5 seconds play. There it is. Okay, so yeah, it was at the very end. And it actually says, the daddy of them all. Daddy of them all. Wonder if they have the hanging float. I don't know. I seriously doubt they have it now. They were not all that politically correct back in the 70s. Woo! Yes, it was July of 1975. That was the Daddy of them all parade. The Cheyenne Frontier Days in Wyoming. The still of the blonde is better. Little cutie. Oh, that's funny. So we are going to do a members only live stream this Thursday, which is the 18th of September, 2025 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Cark your Malanders so you don't forget. Okay? Cark your Malanders so you don't forget. I had my first Super 8 camera in 1975. Awesome. Native American attendance optional. Don't forget. And I got a lot to talk about. I want to get some input from you guys. Live stream Thursday, September 18th at 1 p.m. USA East Coast time. Don't forget. Will you forget?
No, for me.
Polly, please try to make that one. That would be awesome. Yes, because I'm going to try. It's been raining every day here. I'm going to try to shoot my first roll, develop, and maybe show it on that live stream, if I can. Thank you to everybody that turned out for live stream number 99. I don't know what we're going to do for live stream 100. I really don't. Jim Cahill had kind of a neat idea. He texted me earlier today. And he said, why don't you have people send you their 5 favorite cameras? You don't have to, I mean, you can. The names of your 5 favorite cameras. The only problem is I don't think we'd ever get high enough, Jim, to 100. And he goes, the first camera that makes it to 100 is the winning camera for the first 100 live streams. Now, you don't win the camera, but it would be the most popular camera amongst viewers. Would be kind of neat to see. Photos of cameras too would be cool. No, Bonnie, it could just be your favorite camera. Super 8 camera. Because they're the most plentiful. Your 5 favorite Super 8 cameras. Down to the model, because there's a lot of models within every brand. So down to the model. That's a good idea, Jim. That's a fun idea. Email them. Yeah, email it to me. Your top 5 favorite Super 8 movie cameras. That's your dad's. What's your dad's birthday? Oh, this Thursday is your dad's birthday? Well, happy birthday to your dad. Today is my stepfather's birthday. I don't think he's actually watching. He's probably, hopefully, out enjoying it. He does pop into these live streams from time to time. So happy birthday, Pop. Love you. And I will be calling you in just a little bit. Yes, thank you, Mike. You set your calendar. It's 6 p.m. here at that time. Top favorite cameras, number 1. All right. Thank you to the brand new members. Polylabs, thank you. To Thomas Mace, thank you. Thank you for Russell for rejoining our crew. We missed you. We've talked about you a few times. Hoping you were okay. You do never have to explain yourself. Everybody is to do whatever they feel necessary. But it's just nice to see you around again. So thanks for popping in. Thank you to all of the members that I have. Thank you to all the regulars. And lastly, but certainly not least, thank you to absolutely everybody that pops into these live streams from week to week. It's been an amazing first 99 live streams. I thought it would just be, let's try this live game, see where it goes. It's probably just going to be like another one of my little failed series on YouTube. But it's become probably the most popular thing that I do and probably the most favoritist thing that I do here on YouTube. So I don't have any plans at all on stopping them. So 100, here we come, for sure. Thanks, Mike. Look forward to making more. Yes, yes. Bye, Piper. Later, buddies. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. I can't go through names. I refuse to do that because I'll forget them. And I don't want to forget anyone. But we do right now currently plan live stream 100 for next Sunday. Please try to make it. It's important for me. Oh, we got to do a quick dad joke. Yeah, good point, Mike. I almost forgot. I mean, we're already an hour and 40 minutes in. We might as well do one quick one. Yes. We'll add a 0 for the page number. We'll add a 0 to whatever comes up right here. And a funny one. Yeah, I'll glance at the page real quick. We're going to add a 0 to page number. See, did you see me watch? Now I'm still watching. Here's what I think happened. Oh, I think it hit. So we go to page 10. If there's nothing funny, we'll go to page 100. Wow. Wow. You know, we'll read a couple because I want to. An artist friend of mine asked me how I liked his self-portrait. I told him that it was good, except the eyebrows were too low and too close together. He seemed angry. Yeah, that was bad. All right, what did somebody say? Bonnie? Bonnie said, wait. 20 likes? Jim Cahill, only 20? Okay, Bonnie said page 16. Yeah, that one was bad. Some of Dad's favorite Tom Swifties. I used to own that gold mine, Tom exclaimed. I don't get that. Measure twice before you... Oh, it's not the end of the joke. Yeah. Measure twice before you cut, Tom remarked. Blow on the fire so it doesn't go out, Tom bellowed. Oh, God. Yeah, it took me a minute. Tom bellowed. I used to own that gold mine, Tom exclaimed. Measure twice before you cut, Tom remarked. Thanks for shredding the cheese, Tom said gratefully. Those stung. Thanks, Bonnie. Jim Cahill, page 40. This will be it. We're going to close with Jim Cahill's page 40. I don't even want to read it. It's so dumb. A question. Why did the cow jump over the moon? The farmer had cold hands. In honor of Fritz, why did the polo player get thrown out of the match? Well, that's simple. He was horsing around. All right, that's enough. Probably lost half our people already anyway. Ack. Those were bad.
No.
Yes, they were.
Forget it.
Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next Sunday. Members, I'll see you next Thursday. I love all of you guys like family, and you know it. And you support me week in and week out. Even when it's crazy busy here at my house and I have to take a little hiatus from posting on YouTube, which comes to an end this week. I love you guys like family. Peace out, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Members on Thursday.